Exercise number 8.3, fifth problem. ABC is an isosceles triangle. So this ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equals to AC. AD bisects exterior angle. So AD is bisecting this angle QAC, and CD is parallel to BA. CD is parallel to BA. This is also given. CD is parallel to BA as shown in the figure. Show that angle DAC is equals to angle BCA. So we have to show 2 points. One is angle DAC is equals to BCA, and the second bit is ABCD is a parallelogram. So let us start the solution. So for start writing the solution, we have to write what is given. So given triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So why it is isosceles? Because it is having two sides equal. So what are those? AB is equals to AC. Next, and they have given AD bisects. Bisects means cutting that angle into two equal halves. So AD is a bisector of angle QAC. Next, we have to prove that angle DAC is equals to BCA. For proving that, let us write first bit. So in the first bit, they have given in triangle ABC, AB is equals to AC. Why? Because isosceles triangle is having two sides equal. So we know that angles opposite to these sides are also equal. So what is the angle opposite to AB? AB is having the opposite angle is ACB. So ACB is equals to, what is in front of AC? That is angle B. So let us write angle B. So why we are writing this? Why? Because we have learnt this as angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. So angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. Next, we are having one more point we have learnt in our 7th chapter, that exterior angle. So whenever we are having a triangle like this, so exterior angle will be equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So this outside, the angle outside this triangle will be equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So this is one of the property we have learned. So here exterior angle is QAC. So also angle QAC is equals to angle B plus angle ACB. But we know the formula, we know the value of B. What is the value of B? Is ACB. So we can write angle QAC is equals to angle ACB plus angle ACB. Next, we can make the half of this one. So let us write QAC is equals to, how many ACBs are there? So 2 ACBs, 2 angle ACB. Next, we will do the half of this. So half, applying half on both sides. So half of angle QAC is equals to half of twice of angle ACB. So we get 2 get cancelled. So half of this QAC, AD is nothing but the bisector. Bisector means it is dividing this QAC into two equal halves. So we can take DAC. Half of QAC can be taken as DAC is equals to angle ACB. So this is the first point which we have to show. DAC is equals to ACB or BCA. We can prove. So we have next bit is second bit. In second bit we will use first point, first answer of the first bit, that is angle DAC is equals to angle ACB. So what are this? DAC. DAC is nothing but this angle and ACB is this angle. So these two angles are alternate interior angles for the two parallel lines. But this forms the alternate interior angles for the pair of lines So what are the pair of lines for which these are alternate interior angles? AD and BC. AD and BC. So for this AD and BC, they are forming the alternate interior angles. And AC, here AC is the transversal. So AC is the transversal. So therefore we can write these two lines AD and BC are parallel. So in quadrilateral ABCD, in this quadrilateral we have got AD is parallel to BC and it is already given. So what is given? CD is parallel to AB. That means AB is parallel to CD. When we see a quadrilateral having the opposite two sides are parallel, then that quadrilateral is called parallelogram. So therefore quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram.